what is the point of giving us dates? Stop giving us dates. Stop giving us time frames if you're not going to stick to it, because that just lets us down. Yo, what is up? It is your boy Steph, Lyon, and okay. Ark Survival Ascended, and they've released the Gigantoraptor, right? So we're gonna watch the spotlight. I'm gonna give you guys a few thoughts about the whole situation with Ark right now, and what I've seen so far. I'm gonna do a little bit more research as well, but I want to tell you what I feel, what I see right now. Don't forget, if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. But let's look at the spotlight of this Gigantoraptor they just released, okay? Right, so the Gigantoraptor. It looks like a cool tame though. It does look like a cool tame. Giga eggs. Okay, wait. Hold on. Does it only eat giga eggs? Because that's crazy. That'd be crazy. If you have to waste giga eggs to tame this thing, that is insane. That would be so insane. Oh wait, they added a new mini game. Oh, that's not. Wait. They're mimicking each other. That's pretty lit. Hold on, that's actually pretty lit. You know what I love? I love when Ark adds mini games to either taming or just doing certain activities, because it adds another dimension to the game. Like, I really love it. Like, I love the fishing. I love all the stuff on Genesis. I love, like, it gives such a dimension to the game where it's like you're not just doing the same thing. Especially when they add it to like taming creatures, it's crazy, because it's like I don't have to just, like, back in the day on vanilla, on the first Ark on Evolved, all we had at the start was passive tame, knockout tame. Now we have so many other different things. So adding a mini game to like taming these guys. I also love the horses. The horses was the first time I actually experienced taming things with a mini game. Was taming the horses where you have to press triangle to bucket and whatever. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, nah, that looks dope though. How big are they? Wait, they hold eggs as well. Oh my god. Looking at this right here, it holds babies. This is what, okay, Wildcard. Why do you guys keep adding dinos that do the same thing? I bet this dino carries your babies, helps you feed your babies and raise your babies. That's the Maywing. The Maywing, you literally added the giant platypus for this reason, and we love the Maywing. And the Maywing is so fast. It's one of the fastest flyers in the game. Come on, bro. We have a Maywing. Why are you adding another dino with the same utility? That's crazy. I have to read the dossier and see what other utility it has, because if this is it, could have done something better with, like, I don't know, like super fast running where you can like speed up or something, or ramp up, or do like a freaking almost like Shadow Mane, almost like a Shadow Mane, but more realistic with like a bird kind of motion. And it looks like it has a roar as well. It seems like it has a roar. Okay, it gets an effect when it kills things. But does it only get that effect if it's carrying a baby? Does it incubate eggs as well? Because I'm seeing a lot of eggs here. Like, I'm not sure if you guys can see that because it's like right behind me there, but there's eggs on the law. I'm guessing it might just, does it get a boost when it has eggs? Like, it's got egg right here. This one as well is carrying an egg. Does it get like boosted when it's carrying an egg, or does it like incubate eggs? That would be pretty cool as well. The main one does not do that, so that would be a different feature. I would actually kind of like that. Now, guys, here's what it is, right? So we were meant to get the Gigantoraptor with the center, right? It was meant to be when the center came out. Was it the center or Scorch? Give me a second. Let me just. So we were literally meant to get this tame with the center, and I really like when like Wildcard puts out a new map and then they have certain like kind of exclusive dinos where you can only tame them on that certain map, because it brings another dimension where it's like, I can't do everything on this one map, and it gives players the choice to have to, oh, I want this. I can either buy the tame off another tribe or trade and then start raising babies. If I want a better stat line, I can go out there myself, transfer to another map, tame these things, then come back. And I feel like when you have to go to other maps to get different dinos, you might end up falling in love with that map, because at the start of every single map they put out, they lock it down so you can only be on that map. You can't transfer out, but you can't transfer in, but you can transfer out. So some people might go onto that map to tame this dino, love this dino so much that they can't wait to bring all their other tames from a different map onto the new map. So it gives people the time to explore and kind of like be locked down to that map for a little bit, which helps free up space. Like, guys, if you guys play official, you know all the maps are dusted. There's no space to build. There's nothing at all because everywhere is pillared. So if there's no incentive for people to go onto another map to get this new tame and ending up falling in love with the map to stay on the center, what then? What's the point of going on the center if we're not getting all these exclusive dinos that we can only catch there? The fact that they dropped like this whole thing as a mod where you can just download it and put it on your map, I'm scared that they're going to implement this dino across the board, kind of the way they did the Karcha, where you can catch it on every map, which I feel is wrong because it takes away that element of doing something, you know, because if you've been playing Ark for over a year or whatever, or you get to the end game points, there's almost a repetitive like cycle you go through. Literally cycle. Tame a new dino, or if you have your dinos tamed, farm, babies, meat run, boss fight. Farm, babies, meat run, boss fight. And it's like you get onto a wheel and you're just spinning on the same wheel. But when you have to do things like go on to different maps, beautiful, because now I have to go do different things on different maps, and I can do different boss fights on different maps, and it just makes sense, you know. And I also really believe like these kind of dinos are really good because it brings the element of like something new to look at, number one, and there's different utilities with them. So I'm gonna look about exactly everything about the utilities of this guy because he looks pretty cool. Like I do like it. Like it's a really nice model. It looks cool. I'm not sure if it was real in the Jurassic era, but I have to look at that up as well. But it's like when they add new dinos to the game, and then especially when they add things like the way you have to tame the dino is different, because I got a video on TikTok that was telling me about how to tame it and it's different. I was like, whoa, you have to tame it differently? And I was like, that's cool. That's pretty cool because knocking things out, boring. Freaking doing the passive things where you just have to feed, run away, feed. That's boring. We've been doing that for so long. But the mini games is where it's at, because the mini games give another dimension to it. Like for instance, again, I love the Equisys. Beautiful mini game. It's totally different. Let's do something. And now this guy, apparently there's a mini game with it as well. I think that's what they're showing when they're mimicking in the nest, which is pretty cool. It's a different way to tame these dinos. I love when there's different ways to tame dinos. Like even when they added in the Desmodus. If you guys don't know what that is, that's like the giant bat they added. You have to let it carry you. You have to have blood packs. Beautiful. That's a different thing. I have to think about that. I can't just go and say, yep, arrow, knocked it out. Yep, done, dusted, I'm out of here. Or put on freaking ghillie, feed it, run away, done. It's different. That's nice. I like that. Even with the rock drakes, you have to steal eggs. The wyverns, you have to steal egg. And what is it again? The reapers. You have to beat it down, then let it hit you with its freaking poison, and you pop out with a baby. That was beautiful. And even when it comes to things like the Karcha, you have to feed it, ride it, use it to bite things, and then boom. Even the Rhinognatcha, that's beautiful. So I like this. When they're implementing these new styles, and because we're on the new engine now, beautiful. All these things are going to be so great for the game moving forward. I love this, but Wildcard just needs to fix the little errors they're making here and there, and they need to fix their scheduling, because the scheduling is an issue, right? Honestly, let's be real with it, right? We love Wildcard, right? Sometimes snail games. When this got released, it said, mark your calendars for the end of February. The Center and Gigantoraptor make a grand debut. The Center and the Gigantoraptor making a grand debut end of February. Hold on, what's the date? Oh, it's March the 1st. And they released the dino without the map. We can't keep doing this. From pre-release to release to what we were getting to how we were getting it, it keeps changing. Like at this point, like I sound like a freaking broken record saying that these guys need to just keep to their scheduling, because what is the point of giving us dates? Stop giving us dates. Stop giving us time frames if you're not going to stick to it, because that just lets us down. There's so many people, when Ark first launched, when Ascended just launched, after everything Wildcard did in Snail games, everyone still went to play this game. The game was still broken, wasn't fixed, wasn't finished. The servers were so trash. They were so bad. Like rubber banding, crazy. Freaking bugs and stuff, crazy. For a game that has a predecessor and you still have so much bugs and little issues, crazy to me. We gave them time to fix it. Updates were coming out rather slowly, and when they fixed one thing, break the other thing. And it's like we're back to square one. I remember the time I was playing on an official server on PvE just a couple of months ago when the movie just launched, and one of the updates stopped all my freaking water containers from working. I had all my water containers and they stopped working. My farm was dying. And then I was like, I thought it was only me, but apparently it was everyone else. And they patched it and they fixed it the next day. And it's like, how can you give us a new update and then that update broke something that was really important? Like, come on, this is not your first time making this game, buddy. This is not your first time making this game. So what are we doing here? But again, I hate it because we're getting all of this. They're adding stuff that we don't even need. Like we had it like, okay, I know there's a lot of things going on with the new method where people can make mods and things and profit money off the mods and things, but you guys are adding things that we necessarily don't need and you're pushing them. You're putting more effort into doing these mods than getting the game right. When the game is right, the mods are going to come out and the mods are going to be good and more people will be inclined to buy your mod if the game is fixed. So instead of putting all your focus into like the modding systems right now, can we fix the game first? Because the good product, then we'll buy the DLCs, then we'll support these modders because guess what? Most of us were already supporting these modders when they had freaking Patreons. And they take, if you want to support for the development, it's helping out on the Patreon. People were doing that. We didn't need our Wildcard to implement the system. They were doing that. This system's gonna help them make more money, which is beautiful and great because these modders are making us like, bro, they were the bread and butter of the game, bro. When you finish the base game, you get your mod, you go do 100 days or you do whatever and you learn the new mod and that was beautiful. So them making more money, yes, we want that 100%. But fix the game first. You're implementing all these things on a broken game. And then all these mods are so heavy, so like resource requiring that people's systems can't run them because the game itself is not running perfect. Like at least, okay, when I make my boss fight videos, at least 6 times I crash. I get a low level fatal error. If it's a low level, why is it a fatal error? Bro, and I always think, oh, maybe it's just my PC. No, my PC, everything else runs perfectly fine. Everything runs perfectly fine. I'm running a 4060. I'm not even hitting 100% most of the time. Like once in a while I hit 100% for a spike and it'll go back down to like 60 or 70%. And I'm playing on high quality and things. Like I've got like what, 32 gigabyte RAM. I'm running pretty okay specs to run this game on medium to high settings, and I get fatal errors all the time. I literally do my files all the time on Steam, and I still crash. Fix the game, guys. Fix the games, because I think people will be more excited about the game being fixed and getting to the standard that Evolved was before we start getting all these new maps, all these new dinos. Because if the island is still bugged out, if the dino tracking that was supposed to be better is bugged out, how's it going to be on the center, bro? The center is going to be crazy, and the center, in my opinion, is a smaller map than the island. So imagine how bad it's going to be with the pillaring systems and all the things going on. People are not going to be able to build them. And it's just weird. But I do like the dino. All that being said, I do like the dino. I do like the concept. I'm going to look at it a little bit more. I might even make a video for taming, how to tame this dino, because like it looks cool. I haven't tamed it before, so it's going to be fun to learn. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, because I feel like we're just getting more letdowns, and it's just getting to the point where it's like, do we even listen to what they say? We just might as well just play the game, and when it comes out, it comes out, or when it happens, it happens. Because I would have loved to see this guy exclusive to the center, and you have to go to the center to tame it. That's what I would love, because guess what? If they implement it server-wide or like game-wide, bro, it's not even gonna spawn, because there's nothing spawning anymore on the maps, because everyone's pillaring and there's no space. There's nothing spawning anymore. So you might as well just like not even release the dino. You feel me? But let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any information in terms of like, do we know if we're gonna have this server wide, or is it just gonna be based at the center and then the mods are just for offline and single player? Because I literally just updated my arc because I haven't been using it for the past couple of days because I've been editing another video that I made previously. But yeah, let me know. Do you guys think, or have they said it's gonna be just the center, or is the mod gonna be put out for the whole game? Because that'd be crazy to me. But again, thank you guys for listening to me ramble on about the same dino for like, well, 15 minutes. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, subscribe. Check out my other videos on all my how-to videos, because I be doing that shit. You feel me? Like, we be doing that. And I appreciate everyone who's like coming on and supporting and like watching the videos and giving me feedback and things. That's really, really helpful. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.